Hi guys, so I'm here to do a tag for you, and I was tagged by To Read or Not to Read, and thanks very much for that tag. So anyway, the tag was originally done by the Readables, I think, and basically it's reading routines, it's questions, and I'm off. Okay, so number one is, when do you read? For me, I don't really have set reading times. I tend to read before I go to bed at night. On any breaks I get at work. I'm allowed to read in the night shift at my work, so the night shift I tend to just read all night. I have set times, I just whenever I've got any free time. I mean, some days I can go all day without reading if I've worked a lot and done loads of things and I don't have time for anything. Whereas other days I can sit a full day and read, so yeah, I don't have set reading times. So where do you read? I read in the house, at work, sometimes in the bath. But I would tend to say I read in my bed, just lying there nice and comfy and cosy, dressing gown all wrapped up, with a good book, especially on a rainy day. You can't beat reading a good book on a rainy day. That's brilliant. So yeah, that's where I tend to read. Question 3. How many books do you read at any one time? For years I always only stuck to the one, but as my review site has gotten so many books all the time sent to us from different, publishing companies and that, I've kind of tried to do two at the same time. I usually tend to try and pick two different stories and go with it, but then sometimes one story gets better than another and overtakes, and if you finish that one and you don't even want to read the rest of that one, so the maximum is usually two at any one time. Question number 4. Do you take breaks in between readings? It's not very often that I would sit down and read a full book, and it's not for the simple reason that I couldn't do it, it's for the simple reason I never have the time to just sit down and read a full book. I've always got something to do. I'm a very, very on the go person. It's not often I sit, I mean, even when I take my mum shopping, I will sit in the car and I'll read, so really I don't have time to not take breaks. I've got to take breaks because something always comes up that I have to go and do, so yes, I do take breaks. Number 5. Do you skim through books? No, never. Never. I don't see the point in skimming through a book. I mean, if you don't like it, just stop reading it. Don't skim. I mean, if you skim, you're going to miss parts sometimes that may be important later on, so no, no skimming. And finally, number 6, how long fast does it take you for you to finish a book? Again, that really depends on the time. I would usually maybe take about a week to read a book, but that is because I do have I work a lot of hours and do a lot of stuff, so yeah, about a week. But in saying that, if I had a week off I could probably do about 2 or 3, but I wouldn't say I'm a particularly fast reader. I never have been. I would consider myself quite a slow reader actually, which is, pretty much a killer when there's so many good books out there and you just can't get through them quick enough. So yeah. So thanks for watching guys, and in this video I am going to tag Melissa the Metalhead Bookworm, Nehoma channel, Kirsten from Cubicle Blindness.